Hello everybody, Shadow SB here, and we are back with more Granblue Fantasy. Well, I did it. The grind for those Nala Grande Island mats. I've completed it. Well, at least for the one of those island mats. Technically, I got, as the, averages would dictate, around 50 of each of the 3 island mats that one node dropped. It's not useful right now, but it'll come in handy later. So, right now, you've got the star. I need to get to level 150. That's fine. That's totally fair. You be quiet. Let's do this whole boost to upgrade experience and grand success rate, just so we can... Yep, that happens sometimes. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our summon. It's level 100. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Don't want to waste our grails. So we'll go 6. Awesome. Alright. So we'll take ourselves to the Arcarum summons list. We've got 50 of these stupid Nala Grande Island mats. It took... I cannot tell you how many thousands of AP it took to get these. It was a lot. It really is not pleasant to farm Nala Grande Island mats, but, we got there. Alright, so what does it mean to have fully uncapped this summon? Well, for one thing, we get to upgrade it again. Right, it's right here. So we can finally get get a summon at level 200 here. Another one, I mean, and just kind of trying to min-max a little bit. There we go. So it's a summon that has some pretty high stats. So if we're looking at attack in terms of what we've been using previously, we've been using our Xeno summons for stat sticks because they're the highest stats. Then Tiamat Omega as like one of the, our third highest stat stick. But now, if we're looking to just put summons into our grid for stats, the star has way higher attack than them and more HP. It's pretty useful. That's really not why we got it fully uncapped, though. We got a Fate episode to look at. Yes, that's right. The Truth of Battle. So we are going to be using in this fight a Dark Demon. This is probably fine, right? Let me double check the actual grid to make sure I'm not completely losing my mind. But yeah, this is probably good. Okay. Yeah. So whenever you get your Arcarum summon to full uncap, you need to do a quest that is basically a slightly upgraded version of the Extreme Path boss in Arcarum, and that will let you unlock the ability to buy your Evoker card. So I'm gonna just skip past all the story stuff. We don't do side stories on this account. We don't view them. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and just start pushing buttons. And we're making sure to push all the buttons like immediately, so we have so we can get the triggers on the main character, Lumberjack, on their first skill. Alright. I think the best thing to do would be this one, and we use Chessmaster to get the 50% damage cut. We go ahead and full chain. Now, I will admit we did deal a lot of damage with the Bahamut summon, but it's really not that big a deal. For the most part, the Arcarum summon fights are not that hard. I believe the only one that tends to trip people up is Death, because it has a really weird mechanic attached to it. But even that one's not particularly difficult if you know what you're doing. And we're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna do some skill damage. Alright. Let's continue right along. Goodbye, Lelouch. These things happen. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and push this button. I don't remember exactly which ones of these do what. It's been so long since I've played with this unit. Alright. Should be fine. And then okay, Cassius's supplemental damage for this one. I misplayed. Should push the Lumberjack first skill first. Totally my fault. That's not going to help, so let's go ahead and push this. Get some damage cuts on. You know, it's just to be safe. There's no reason not to be safe. Alright, I mean, you know, we got some debuffs that don't matter. So, you know, I'm all good. Go ahead and summon Princess Knight, and we'll just attack. It's all good. Yeah, so this is all good. No problems. Ultimately, a fairly easy win. Yeah, again, it's not particularly threatening. So, good win. Let's see what we got here. So, essentially, when you defeat that, you get access to this other Fate episode for the Evoker that's attached to the Arcarum summon that you unlocked and fought. And to do this, which is the recruitment Fate, you need to obtain the card associated with the summon. And if we go to obtain that, there's a list in the Shero's shop that only populates after you've gotten to this point. And that is the Arcarum Pack Bearer list under Treasure, just down here. Yeah, make sure, pick the Arcarum Pack Bearer from the list. And the one you're looking for is, of course, the star. Now, we'll look here. There's a lot of Astras. This is a lot of Astras. So 200 Astras is our major sticking point right now. And that's something that we can do something about. Now, what I would say is it's not generally a good idea to trade Astras in the Arcarum shop because they're very expensive. And you'll see you only get 31 for 46,000 Arca points. But I'm gonna do it because I need to accelerate the process of getting toward these Astras. I'm not gonna do it on camera. It would hurt too much to leave evidence. But yeah, that's what our next goal is. Would be that's not what I want to click on. Our next goal would be to get this star card. Once we get the star card, then we'll be in business for doing a couple of really annoying raids. Specifically, we're looking at Proto Bahamut High Level, Ultimate Bahamut Normal. Both of those have basically raid wiping giant dark damage triggers, and Geissenborger, the Evoker that's attached to the star, has a passive that caps the amount of incoming dark damage you take when he's in the back line. So that's kind of the idea. Then we kind of build a full sustain front line that tries not to die, and hopefully that works out. It's what I've got in mind. Hopefully it's good. If not, I will be very sad. So yeah, I'm thinking then. So just as a talking with about future plans thing, there's a couple things in mind that I've been thinking about doing next. One is obviously trying to do the Lindworm raid. Lindworm would be really cool to be able to be able to clear, since it's one of those raids that is really good for if you at this stage in progression. That would be really good for us for getting ultimate mastery points, because we really just don't have any good sources of stuff for that. So Lindworm would be good. I don't really have the damage or anything, or the setup ready for Primarchs yet. Though that's on the docket somewhere. And Lindworm would be good because it also unlocks more content for later. Specifically, it would be in the 3 quest list. The 6 Dragons showdowns would be nice to be able to start doing. There's also the T3 raid, the T3 series. It used to be raids; they're not raids anymore. The big problem with doing these is they don't really have that many useful drops. Like the weapons for this series aren't very good. The only one of them that's even there's 2 of them that are slightly relevant. One of them's the so Gilgamesh has a shield drop, which would be kind of nice for Paladin. The Gilgamesh Spear is like kind of okay as a way to increase your charge attack damage cap in Earth, which has some problems doing that. And then the Anubis drops this staff that was relevant like many years ago, but it might still be relevant for this account. Who knows? It's also one of those that staff also is a source of skill damage cap up, which is pretty rare, so it might be useful for that. Anyway, we managed to get it though. We managed to get the Arcarum summon fully uncap, so that's gonna be good moving forward. Yeah, and I mean we're still gonna be doing the exact same route because I'm still looking for Astras. That's what I'm doing. I hate Windows so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. This has been ShadowsB. Sorry for the loud noise near the end there. It was my computer deciding to tell me you need to install updates, but I can't really turn that off. Alright. Well, in any case, thanks for watching. Signing out.